Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' this platinum every hour. Look mama, I owe you just like the flowers. Serve you the truth with all that goodies power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. Hey, Charlie must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, a good one in store here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A give right side, here's Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first. Down on.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And it's a good chunk of yards on that play. 10 of them before he hit that sideline. That moves him ever closer on this 3rd down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. I picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go.
They'll run here, Etienne. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
On second down, it's Etienne. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job, and this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Great opening drive continues. First and 10 at the 33. Now give this up the middle to Etienne. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They go play action. Lawrence. He rolls to his right. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Let's go.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. Finds a big lane. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They'll run, Etienne. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Lawrence working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they'll be left with third and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Lawrence on third and goal. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. First call here coming from the shotgun. Prescott opening with a pass. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Second and 3. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys with a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Yeah! 8, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again, Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now it's Prescott again. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Dak. Gets it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
46. Yeah!
Dak throwing again. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Lawrence. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Here he is on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Hey, Ron! Take right over. Hey, circle.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
And the Jaguars first down.
Throwing on first down. Lawrence. He gets this one to Strange. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey. Go, let's go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Back to the air, Lawrence. He's throwing this all the way for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Kicked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
46. Here we go, 46.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Yeah! Here we go, 26.
1st and 10, here's Prescott. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars get a huge return down to the 25-yard line before that tackle's made.
I know he started the play as a defender, But gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. Second down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 7. Cam Little will kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
50-yard line.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First and 10, Prescott. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air, Prescott. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watched practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Dak out of the pistol. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut it to 1 late in the third. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point
Another throw for Prescott. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
14. Cowboys 13.
is trimmed back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
13, move. Hey, go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. So we're through 3 here. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
11. Hey, easy. Route. Hey, change the top.
He's back to throw. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Etienne again. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
2nd down, Etienne gets it again. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Hey, Phil. Tomato.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
You felt that the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a 1st down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Jaguars clinging to a 1-point lead. So Liam Cohen not shying away from risk. He's got the offense out there. They're going for it. Looking to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Setting up to pass. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
Back at the 18-yard line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The 48-yard line.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Prescott. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars make the play that should win them this game.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, let's go.
They'll try it left with Etienne. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey, Lion. Lion, this is Lion. Here we go.
Back to throw it. It is Cup, left side. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
First down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have 1 final snap to work with.
35-yard line.
To run it down, and to money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whatever I get your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Dallas.
I see you from across the room. I thought I wouldn't feel a thing. I think it's getting colder now. I wanna get close to you. I swear that we've been here before. I guess you didn't notice me, but you do now. Oh, you do now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so clear. I get it if you wanna wait, 'cause I stay in my place. I ain't got nowhere to go. I got plenty time to waste. Think I'm falling in love, but that's not enough. If you don't feel the same, I guess I'll leave you alone. But it's time to get back. You never listen to it, babe. If there's no promises made, I don't ever wanna fall in love. I don't ever wanna mess it up or run out of love. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
Welcome to one of the NFL's signature venues, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Tyler Luke picking off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Kansas City. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
6-yard line.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Another throw for Mahomes. And get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
43. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it, and he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Jackson now on 3rd. The left side caught by Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They've got first down from the 31.
Hey, middle.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And he's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. 4th down, it's Jackson. Throw is caught by the back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
First down, here's Lamar. Flush down out to his left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it sets up second down. Lamar now from the gun. He puts everything behind this one. It is caught at the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And they take this in for the score. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Return coming from the 6. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. White. Yellow.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yellow. 43, 40, attack! 43! Hey, 57 color.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs tie it in the final minute of the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Butker on now to kick this one away. take it in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing on the run, deep down that lane. They connect on the deep shot. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. On 1st down, Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular. Say, nah, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
37-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
That's good.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Easy. Yellow, yellow. Long right. Come back.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Yellow. Yellow.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs tie it just before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
This is caught. But he's not going to reach the end zone, so they get 6, but not an extra 2 just before the break. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They're looking to throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Kickoff taken at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Blitz coming, Lamar. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
They'll run, Pacheco. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
He's got it! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
We'll begin his return from the 11. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Offense in the hurry up here. Turning to Henry on 3rd. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. That's a short gain of 1. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Buying some time left. He takes it himself. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. A tackle made at the 47. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second down.
This is Henry on second. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down, Baltimore.
Slot man motioned over. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. He tucks it and takes off. And he's brought down at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often the unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's first and 10. Running it after the penalty. They cobble together a yard there. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and
Changing it up here. Jackson.
24-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Jackson now on third. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Mahomes on first and 10. He completes it in traffic. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow, yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Gain of 24 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
To the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
15. Hey, 57, 57 color, 57 color.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 26.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Yellow, attack, attack. 180.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs leading by 8. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another throw for Mahomes. And he's got it. It's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, 43.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Complete on the option. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is...
Put the body on the line for his team. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. First down throw for Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push it deep downfield. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And has the Chiefs first down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. They're set up at the 35 now. They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Attack!
It's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. 3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. He gets it to Rice. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Malachi starts on the coverage.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So scoreless, a win for the Chiefs. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. The crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, quiet the crowd, but you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.
I'm out of the phone. I'm breaking hearts and I put them in chrome. Swiping, no swiping. These be stealing my tones. Stealing the trust like the that I'm on. I might go fast and skeleton bone. You know what like me get cold.
Menu narration set to 100.
Came from the bottom, I brought my twin with me just like feeling Leo. These watch me on replay, just like it's a real. You know I stay real. I could feel. I might go yellow or black on Margiela. I cut through the paper, I'm killing the bill.